Hello students, this is video for conversion of hours and minutes, page number 175. See first point, converting time to minutes. How many minutes are there in 2 hours? Okay, so we know one relation, 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So definitely how to calculate for 2 hours? 2 hours will become double of this, 60 plus 60, or we can consider it as 2 multiplied by 60, or even you can write 60 multiplied by 2 also. So 2 multiplied by 60, it will become 120 minutes. Okay, so see here, there are 120 minutes in 2 hours. Here also, by using this figure, we can get the answer. See here, okay, we are starting from this point. Let us consider it as a number line. So from here to here, we consider it as 1 hour, and here we can write it in the form of minutes, 60 minutes. Again, here 2 hours, so again 60 minutes will be added. 60 plus 60, 120 minutes. Second point, Roslan swam for 1 hour 25 minutes. How many minutes did Roslan swim for? So now what we have to do here, these 25 minutes we will keep it as it is, because we want to convert timing into minutes. So here we will convert only these hours into minutes. We will keep minutes as it is. Okay, so again 1 hour 25 minutes is equal to, for this 1 hour we can write 60 minutes plus this 25 as it is, plus 25, 60 plus 25, 85 minutes. Here also we can solve it like this, 1 hour. So here for this 1 hour we are taking 60 and remaining 25 minutes, 60 plus 25. Next, point 3. Nancy was in the library for 3 hours 40 minutes. For how long was Nancy in the library? Write your answer in minutes. So again we have to convert this time into minutes. So here 40 minutes are already there. We will keep it as it is. Just we will convert these 3 hours into minutes. So again it is easy. Yes, see. First of all, see here how to solve it directly. 3 hours 40 minutes is equal to, for this 3 hours what I will do, 3 multiplied by 60. So it will become 180 minutes. So for 3 hours we can write 180 minutes. Here 40 minutes as it is. So 180 plus 40, it will become 220 minutes. And by using diagram, see here, this is for 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour. 3 hours are given, that's why we are writing like this up to 3 hour. Here remaining 40 minutes as it is, and here we can convert now 1 hour 60 minutes, again this 1 hour 60 minutes, and this 1 hour again 60 minutes. 60 plus 60 plus 60, 180 minutes. So Nancy was in the library for 220 minutes. Come to the next page, page number 176. See, what is the heading? Converting time to hours and minutes. Okay, so consider again first example. A lift mechanic took 100 minutes to repair a lift. How long did he take to repair the lift? Write your answer in hours and minutes. So actually these questions are opposite to previous questions. Here total minutes are given now. Okay, so for this 100, first of all we know this relation, 60 minutes equal to 1 hour. So what we can do for 100 minutes? See, 100 minutes equal to, I can write it like 60 minutes plus 40 minutes. Why I am taking these 60 minutes from this 100? Because 60 minutes means 1 hour. So I can write for 60 minutes as 1 hour. So that's why I am writing first 60. And then what is the remaining value here? 40. So I am writing it here, 40 minutes. So what will happen here? 60 minutes I can write it as 1 hour. So it will become 1 hour 40 minutes. As this 40 is less than 60, we keep it as it is. If it is becoming 60, then again we can consider it as extra 1 hour. But here it is only 40. So he took 1 hour 40 minutes to repair the lift. Second, Ruby took 170 minutes to bake some cake. How long did Ruby take to bake the cake? Okay, again total minutes are given for making that cake. How many minutes? 170 minutes. Okay, so again what we will do, 170. Now see, it is important here. Okay, what we are writing here, 120. Why? Because we know 60 plus 60, 120. So this value is again more than that. Okay, so that's why we are writing here 120 minutes plus. Now what is the remaining value? Remaining value is only 50. So we are writing this 50 here. Now 60 plus 60 means 1 hour plus 1 hour, 2 hours. So for this 120 minute I can write 2 hours. 2 hour 60 minutes. Sorry, 2 hour 50 minutes. Ruby took 2 hour 50 minutes to bake the cakes. Next, Jocelyn and Kate spent 218 minutes making sandwiches for a party. How much time did they spend making sandwiches? Write your answer in hours and minutes. Okay, so again here see, for this 218 minutes we can take out 180 minutes from that. So this 180 minutes plus remaining minutes are 38 minutes. So 180 plus 38 minutes, and this 180 minutes we can convert it into 3 hours. So final answer will become 3 hours plus 38 minutes. Now come to the next page, 177. See here, do and learn part. You can easily solve this do and learn part by using previous all these topics, conversion of minute into hour and conversion of hour into minute. So use those concepts and try to solve these questions. I will provide this answer key. Before that, try to solve these questions on rough pages. Now next topic, starting time, finishing time and duration. Okay, so consider first question. Look at the class timetable. Yes, we already know how class timetable we use. Okay, so see, consider first. See here, time is written, here periods are written. So what is the time? 8 AM to 8:30 AM English period is there. After that 8:30 AM to 9 AM maths period is there. Then 9 to 9:30 science and 9:30 to 10 Hindi. So if we consider each period is of, first of all, see first concept, starting time. So can you tell me what is the starting time for English period? 8 AM. What is the starting time for science period? 9 AM. Then if I want finishing time, again you can tell me finishing time for English period 8:30 AM. Finishing time for maths period 9 AM. Okay, and then if I want to find duration, so what is the duration? Duration means total timing. So total time for English period 8 to 8:30, it means total 30 minutes are there. Then here 8:30 to 9, again for math also 30 minutes are there. For science 9 to 9:30, 30 minutes. For Hindi also 9:30 to 10, means duration for each period is 30 minutes. So here it is given, what is the meaning of duration? The length of time an event lasts is called duration. What is the meaning of this? कि एक कोई भी इवेंट हो, पीरियड हो या आप कोई फंक्शन में गए हो, प्रोग्राम में गए हो, तो जब से स्टार्ट होता है और फिनिशिंग टाइम एंड होता है, तो उसके बीच में जो टाइम होता है उसे हम बोलते हैं ड्यूरेशन. द लेंथ ऑफ टाइम एन इवेंट, पीरियड, प्रोग्राम, एनीथिंग लास्ट मीन्स जब तक वो चल रहा है, लास्ट इज कॉल्ड ड्यूरेशन. Now see some different examples. Come to the next page, 178. See point number 2. What is the duration of each activity? Jocelyn's piano practice. Okay, starting time 5:40 PM here. Then end time 5:55 PM here. So they are asking us what is the duration, total timing. So start from here. So this, yes, minute hand is going from 8 to 11. So this 5 plus 5 plus 5. So total 15 minutes are there. So see here 15 minutes are written. The duration of Jocelyn's piano practice is 15 minutes. B point, Kate's train ride. Okay, so see starting timing is given as 7:45 am. Then end time is 8:25 am. Okay, so now see here this 7:45 am starting time. Then that minute hand is moving like this here and coming up to 5. So we want to count this timing now, which is shown by green color. That is the actual total timing or duration. So how to count? What is the easy way to see? Here from 9 to opposite 3, it is 30 minutes. Like when we start from 12 to 6, it is also 30 minutes. So directly we can take it as 30 up to these 3, and after that 5, 5. So 5 plus 5, 10, and this 30, 30 plus 10, 40. Or simply you can count it like this also, 5 plus 5 plus 5, 15 plus 5, 20, plus 5, 25, plus 5, 30, plus 5, 35, plus 5, 40. So what is the duration? 40 minutes. The duration of Kate's train ride is 40 minutes. Point number 3. Sumit started working on his computer at 1:35 p.m. He stopped using it at 2:42 p.m. How long did he work on his computer? Now we can solve this example by using this figure also. So always remember, see, from 1:35 to 2:35, it means we are changing this hour only, 1 to 2. So it is counted as 1 hour. Minutes are same. Here also 35, here also 35. So we come up to 2:35 p.m. So it is becoming 1 hour. But now actually stop means end time is 2:42. But here we are coming up to 35 only. So after 35 count till 42. So it is 7 minutes. Okay, so we can show it by 7, and here it will become 2:42. So what is happening here? What is the total time? This is 1 hour. 1 hour plus these are here 7 minutes. 1 hour plus 7 minutes. And how to write it? 1 hour 7 minutes. So he worked for 1 hour 7 minutes on his computer. Come to the next page, page number 179. Point number 4. Ishan boarded a bus at 9:35 am at Belapur village. वो बस में बैठा कब? 9:35 am को. The bus reached Central Point when he reached 12:10 pm. Because of traffic jam, how long was the bus ride? So start from starting timing 9:35 exactly up to 10:35, it will become 1 hour. So here we can write 10:35. After that again we can write 11:35. So again 1 hour is added. But now see, okay, what is the timing here? 12. Now we can't write 12:35 because here 10 is there only. Okay, so first of all count from, see here 12:10, it means 12 pm means noon time, 12 o'clock. So first of all we will come up to 12. So after 35, 25 minutes are there till noon, 12 noon. Okay, and then again extra 10 minutes are there. So we can write extra 10 minutes here, and then we can get this exact time 12:10. And now we can add all these timings, 1 hour plus 1 hour, 1 hour plus 1 hour, plus 25 plus 10 minutes, plus 25 minutes plus 10 minutes. So this 1 plus 1, here we can add only hour in hour. Okay, so 1 plus 1, 2 hours. And here we can add minute with minute, 25 plus 10, 35 minutes. The bus ride was 2 hours 35 minutes long. Next, 5th point. A wedding dinner ended at 12:05 am. It lasts 3 hours 30 minutes. What time did the wedding dinner start? Okay, so actually हमें क्या दिया है? आगे का टाइम दिया है पहले ही. ओके, एंड कब एंड हुआ वेडिंग डिनर? 12:05 am को. सो वी कैन राइट इट हियर 12:05 am. और क्या दिया है, और कितने टाइम यह चला था, 3 hour 30 minute. So definitely we can go back. Yes, so first of all we will come back by 3 hours. So 12 minus 3, 9. So here I will get 9. Minute will be remain as it is, 9:05 p.m. Why this am is becoming pm? Yes, we know as we cross this 12, this is actually night time. Yes, 12. So as we come back again it will become pm. So here we are getting before 3 hour timing is 9:05 pm, but here 3 hour as well as 30 minutes are given. So from this again we will go back by 30 minutes. So this here we need to count again. We will come back by 5 minutes, so it will become 9. Again we need to go back by 25 minutes. So actually it will become 8:35. You can get this concept by using your clock also. Okay, simply see, when we come back by 30 minutes from 9, it will become 8:30. But यहाँ पे 5 minute extra already, तो यहाँ पे भी 5 minute extra होगा, 8:35 p.m. So this is wedding time started at 8:35 p.m. So by using these points, you can try to solve do and learn from page number 179. Then next point, calendar. Yes, you all know which months are there, how many days are there in each month. So we have general idea about calendar. This is calendar for 2019. So first of all, we know how many months are there. Yes, 12, total 12 months are there. If we consider total days are 365 days. And if we consider weeks, so total 52 weeks are there in a year. So these are general concepts. Again, one more concept is here. For January, March, May, July, August, October and December, how many days are there? 31 days. Then for April, June, September and November, 30 days are there. And for February, this is special condition. February has 28 days in a non-leap year. So what is the meaning of leap year actually? Some years are there where February month have 29 days. Now if you see this year, you can see 28 days are there only. But before that, in 2020, 29 days were there. Okay, so and such years when it comes after every 4 years. It means, see, one point is given here. 2016 was leap year. It means in 2016, in February month, 29 days were there. So after that again, after 4 years, leap year comes. It means 29 days comes in February. So 16 plus 4, 20. So 2020 is leap year. Here also you can see 29 days in February month. Now which year? Next 2024. In this year what will happen? In February month 29 days will come. After that 2028, that will be the leap year. So this is the concept of leap year. And here this is the concept about calendar. All the months we already know the names. Now come to the next page, page number 182. See, some examples are given about calendar, counting the number of days between two dates. So definitely we can count number of days easily. Let us consider your exam is starting on 1 October and it is finishing on 15 October. So you can easily tell how many days your exam is going on. Okay, so how to calculate it? See, one example is given here. Meghna reached Shimla on 15th October 2018. She left for Delhi on 23rd October. How many days did Meghna spend in Shimla? So what is given? She reached Shimla on 15 October and she left Shimla for Delhi on 23rd. So actually यहाँ see, on this day she left for Delhi. So we don't count this 23. Yes, we count up to 22 only, क्योंकि ये दिन क्या हुआ, वो वहाँ से गई थी दूसरे सिटी के लिए. So वो शिमला में कब तक रही है? सिर्फ 22 तक। ओके, ऐसा समझो, लेट अस कंसीडर 23 को, जब भी 23 डे स्टार्ट हुआ वो वहाँ से निकल गई शिमला से। सो डेफिनेटली शी वॉज स्टेइंग इन शिमला अप टू 22 ओनली, एंड व्हेन शी कम टू दी शिमला ऑन 15, so we will count from 15 to 22 only. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, so total 8 days are there. So like this, one more example is there. Joseph started writing a book on 24 March 2018. He completed the book on 5 July 2018. Year is same. Okay, and March to July now. Okay, so we have to consider different months here. How long did Joseph take to write the book? See how to solve this example. First of all, okay, March, after the March, which month come? March, April, see here April is written, May, June. Okay, we are not, and we are considering this March and July here. So see how to calculate total days now. First of all, see this March 24. Okay, and now see, come back again. You can see here for March month how many days are there? See, total 31 days. Okay, so use this concept here. After 24, count 25, 26, 27 up to 31. So what will happen? Yes, count from 24 to 31. You will get 8 days. So these 8 days are from March month. Then similar for this July. How many days are there? 5 July. It means, yes, he completed the book on 5th July. So on 5th July book complete हो गया. So we count up to only 4 July. We don't count this. We count up to 4 July. Okay, क्योंकि क्या पूछा है आपको, देखा, how long did Joseph take to write? तो उसने 4 को ही कंप्लीट कर लिया. सॉरी, सी व्हाट इज गिवन हियर, कंप्लीटेड ऑन 5th. तो 5th को तो कंप्लीट हो गया, लेकिन राइटिंग कब तक चला? 4 जुलाई तक. सो हियर 4 days आर देयर. सो वी आर टेकिंग दिस जुलाई मंथ 4 days. एंड नाउ फॉर रिमेनिंग मंथ्स. मार्च, आफ्टर दैट April, टोटल डेज आर 30. April, after that May month, total days are 31. After that June, total days are 30. Now we can add all these. 30 plus 31 plus 30, 91 days. Here 8 plus 4, 12 days. 91 plus 12, total 103 days. So Joseph took 103 days to write the book. Now come to the next page, page number 183. Last point from this lesson, timeline. It is easy to understand. See what is the meaning of timeline. A timeline is a presentation of events or happenings as they occurred in sequence. Okay, this sequence word is important here. This is also referred as chronological order. So understand what is the meaning. See here an example is given. These are years actually. So what we do, those events which are happening, we write them in proper sequence or proper order, and that's why it is also called as chronological order. So what is happening here? In 1859, Gaston Plant invented the electric storage battery. So all these are about inventions, and here first of all we are writing old inventions and then we are moving toward new inventions. So here 1859 is there, and here see 1990 is there. Okay, so we are writing these years in increasing order. Old years are first and then we are moving toward new years. Okay, so here see now 1859, after that 1876. What is happening here? Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone. Then 1892, Rudolf Diesel invented the diesel engine. Then see, these years are increasing. Okay, 18, then now 19 is happening here. 1931, Laszlo Biro invented the ball point pen. Then 1933, Edwin Howard Armstrong invented FM radio waves. Then 1964, Douglas Engelbart invented the computer mouse, and then in 1990 Tim Berners-Lee invented the WWW, World Wide Web. Okay, we call it as internet, WWW. So for what purpose we use timeline or chronological order? To show events in a particular sequence from old to new. So for this purpose we use timeline concept.